This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
And with that, hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake 2, where we are now going on. I did a little, I needed to replay the last few pieces.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
Because
it's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Because I needed to, whoopsie, okay, do we need to already be here? Okay, I'm not certain if that is already then connected to our current or to the case. Well, actually...
Forest can be a dangerous place.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Okay, maybe I actually got a little bit ahead of everything, if I'm totally honest. So let's quickly go through that. Some suspicious activity spotted on Monday. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals regular on Tuesday, Wednesday. Hunters out after dark. Poachers heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out here. I needed to interrupt the recording session quite quickly. That's always why I sometimes am not so in a liking for games where you are not able to direct or to be meant to save manually. Single player story driven games. That is sometimes for when you know you have a certain amount of time, this is oftentimes fine and good, but sometimes it is not that cool if you are then, you know, knowing, oh god, oh boy, I gotta need to replay a little bit. So, a little bit of a problem. Well, we do have a map, right? Wait, do I always need to... Yeah, the thing is, I do not know if I need to go straight or left. No, we need to go to the hut, right? The lake shore. The lake shore. Yeah, okay. Okay, we make a quick...
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
I have no clue.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Ah, I was looking for running. Oh boy. I was in Spider-Man 2, forgive me. For running. Oh boy. So the lakeshore. Here's the Witcher's Hunt. The Witcher's Hunt. That's another game which I'm not playing.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Wait. Rope? To be honest, I would not like to be here. Ah, there he is. Okay, good, we got him back. Now I'm gonna stay together. Not because I'm afraid, but because it is then gonna be quite hard to actually find him, right? And I think if you're really in...
No trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Examine the blocked path and the weird footprints on the ground too, right? Now, what do we have here? First of
There's
all,
a piece of paper on the ground.
can I read it?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
I can, or we can.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Okay,
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
yeah, give me a second. The pages, let's take a little look. Read. Right. The victim was one of their own FBI agents, Robert Nightingale, yada yada yada, that we had. No, he had suddenly turned only murdered. And then there was the page, this page, the first page they had found, not the last, the first step down, the terrifying depths, secret truths trembling beyond the threshold that we didn't have, right? And reading the words, these words felt like a message, was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing, someone playing a game with them, leading them on, an invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Wait, one quick look. Okay. That's actually... Okay, so did they at least... So that is how you... If you are writing a book, correct it then, right? I guess now if you're doing digitally, it's different, right? Because you actually do, you know, edit it in lines, no, in the edit, anyways.
Page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh no. Do we? I don't want to. I know that this memory palace thingy is people, or at least I do not know any people who do that, but I've read about people doing that for their memories. I wonder if that really is able, that you're really able to increase your memories with that.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Where?
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside. The
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Yeah.
Casey,
Don't want to do
I
that.
think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mystery stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch those cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before she was one, she killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All
Characters.
the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what
you made it
happens
back.
to who.
Good.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now,
Let's get the car.
Okay.
Drive to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
alright, sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, that's the point, right? It's a small town. That's actually kinda weird, right? Such a... I mean, yes, maybe... That's just some sort, well, not weather station, but because of, you
Is
know...
that a kid's lunchbox?
guys, we are gonna, I meant this, it's maybe something like a weather station, that's because of the detect all the mechanical parts there, right? But we will find, or we will open the cold case box in the next episode tomorrow. For now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.